in the game. They've been out here for like damn near 10 years, and they're still not doing what I'm doing. Even if you don't like me, just literally pull all that aside and look what I've done. I gotta come in here and dominate.
He has vaulted to UFC superstardom.
I want to create those iconic moments in history, so by the time it's done, after I fought everyone and beaten everyone, they can say, this is the guy, he's the GOAT. This is as real as it gets. And it's mind-blowing.
Israel Adesanya is one of the greatest fighters of all time. He's a man who's beaten the best of the best that they put in front of him.
Oh! But it's hard to run at the top that long.
Oh! Adesanya's responded to setbacks like this. You know he'll be back strong.
He just needs some time.
Enter Dricus du Plessis out of South Africa.
This guy represents his entire nation.
He's an absolute tank. He's a wrecking machine.
He has got power.
There is no doubting the South African now.
He wants Izzy bad.
Look at Izzy.
That would be a fantastic fight with the bad blood.
Israel Adesanya, get your ass back so we can settle this score.
Y'all must have forgot, and I'd have to remind the world, we the best.
I'm still here.
The comeback is upon us.
The last style bender, Israel Adesanya!
He is the elite of the elite.
This is an opportunity for him to show how great he truly is.
I'm coming for his head.
I'm still here.
Dricus du Plessis, South Africa is officially on the map now.
Too much power. Nothing's gonna stop him.
The Octagon has returned to the land down under. The Aussies are all sorts of fired up. UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 305, du Plessis versus Adesanya. Tomorrow, and with much fanfare, the Octagon returns to the MMA hotbed that is Perth, Western Australia. In the main event, South African middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis makes the first defense of his title against a man who has been there and done that. Former two-time undisputed middleweight king, Israel Adesanya. Also playing in the co-main event, top-flight flyweight contender Kai Kara-France out of New Zealand returns to the proving ground to face recent world title challenger, Perth's own Astro Boy, Steve Urset. We'd also like to thank our UFC sponsors, Prime Hydration, the official sports drink of UFC, and Ladbrokes, the official new wagering partner of UFC. Also a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Perth, WA. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action tomorrow. This event is taking place in WA, the Dream State, with the proud support of the Government of Western Australia through Tourism Western Australia. Thank you to WA Deputy Premier and Minister for Tourism, Rita Sapiati, who is here today for your continued support of UFC in Western Australia. And now we proceed with the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 305. What's going on, Perth, WA? Great to be back here in Western Australia. How about a hand for the Octagon girls? Christy Pearson, Vanessa Hansen, Brooklyn Wren, the powerful Hunter Campbell is with us, also in the building. Our matchmaker, Sean Shelby. Thank y'all for coming out to the official weigh-in for UFC 305, du Plessis versus Adesanya. And we begin with a prelim in the men's flyweight division. Stuart Nickel versus Jesus Aguilar. First fighter to the stage, Jesus Aguilar. 127.5 for Jesus Aguilar. That is a pound and a half over the flyweight limit. And his opponent repping the Solomon Islands and making his UFC debut, Stuart Kakamora Nickel. Official weight 126 for Stuart Nickel. All right, next prelim comes your way in the welterweight division. The Assassin Song Kanan versus Ricky the Gladiator Glenn. First fighter up, making the walk for his 33rd pro fight, Ricky the Gladiator Glenn. $171, the official weight for Ricky Glenn. And his opponent, please welcome the Assassin Song Kanan. $171, the official weight for Song Kanan. All right, next prelim is in the lightweight division. Tom Big Trey Nolan versus Alex the Executioner Reyes. First fighter up, please welcome Alex Reyes. $156 for the Executioner, Alex Reyes. And his opponent, proudly repping Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, Tom Big Trey Nolan. Official weight 155.5 for Tom Nolan. All right, now the late prelims coming up, 8 a.m. tomorrow. We begin in the featherweight division for Jack Jenkins versus Herbert the Blaze Burns. First athlete up. How about a hand for Herbert the Blaze Burns? $146, the official weight for Herbert Burns. And his opponent out of Melbourne, Australia, for Jack Jenkins. $145.5, the official weight for Jack Jenkins. All right, next up should be a good one in the women's flyweight division. King Casey O'Neill versus Luana Santos. First fighter to the stage, Luana Santos. 125.5, the official weight for Luana Santos. And her opponent, the number 15 ranked flyweight in the world, repping Gold Coast, Australia, King Casey O'Neill. $125.5 for Casey O'Neill. All right, next prelim comes your way in the featherweight division. Josh Kuya Kulabau versus Ricardo Ramos. First athlete up, making the walk for his 13th UFC appearance, Ricardo Ramos. $145.5, the official weight for Ricardo Ramos. And his opponent, Sydney, Australia's own Kuya, Josh Kulabau. The official weight for Josh Kulabau. To the feature preliminary bout in the heavyweight division, Junior the Juggernaut Tafa versus Walter the Clean Monster Walker. First heavyweight to the stage is Walter Walker. $252, the official weight for Walter Walker. And his opponent, Tafa Gang, where you at, Junior? The Juggernaut Tafa! $244, the official weight for Junior Tafa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the main card live on pay-per-view, 10 a.m. here in Perth, WA. First out of the chute in the welterweight division, the Leech Li Jingliang versus Carlos the Nightmare Prates. First fighter up, winner of his last 9, Carlos Prates. 170, the official weight for the Nightmare. And his opponent back for the first time in a long time, the Leech, Li Jingliang. $171, the official weight for the Leech, Li Jingliang. right, next main card matchup is at heavyweight. Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. First heavyweight contender to the stage, number 12 in the world, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. $259, the official weight for Biggie Boy, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And his opponent, the number 10 ranked heavyweight contender, New South Wales' own, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. The official weight for Ty Tuivasa. Moving on now to a featured bout in the lightweight division. Mateusz Gamer Gamrot versus Dan the Hangman Hooker. First contender to the stage, number 11 in the world, Dan Hooker! $155.5, the official weight for the Hangman, Dan Hooker! And his opponent, the number 5 ranked lightweight contender, Mateusz Gamrot. $156 for Mateusz Gamrot. All right, folks, now we get to the co-main event, a title eliminator in the flyweight division. Kai Don't Blink Kara-France versus Steve Astro Boy Erceg. First athlete out, you know who it is, representing Perth, WA Astro Boy, Steve Erceg. $125.5, the official weight for Steve Erceg. And his opponent, the number 4 ranked UFC flyweight contender, Kai Kara-France. Official weight $125.5 for the Kiwi, Kai Kara-France. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now time to take a closer look at the men on the marquee, the 2 best middleweights in the world who Sunday morning vie for the undisputed 185-pound title. All right, so here's the 5th-ranked UFC middleweight contender out of South Africa, Dricus du Plessis. Prevailing thought is the winner of this fight could challenge Israel Adesanya 9 weeks from now at UFC 293.
UFC 290 in Las Vegas, I was there cage side watching, and this guy's already been talking some
Want to be the first real African champ, trained, born, bred in Africa.
He tried to say that he's the real true African champion. That ticked me off a little bit, so I want to give him a lick.
Big strikes raining down by the South African. Whoa! Do you believe Dricus Du Plessis
Wow!
stops Robert Whittaker inside 10 minutes.
Wow.
There is no doubting the South African now.
That earns you a spot at the very top of the mountain. And the man you will face next is the great Israel Adesanya.
What's up, bitch? Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother.
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a world title fight.
I will gladly drag his carcass across South Africa.
He's behaving like a clown in there. That's not how a champion behaves.
I mean, this is the battle for Africa. We got these dudes out here going crazy.
He was hurt, decided not to take the fight, so that was disappointing, but we moved on to the game of Strickland. As the most active champion in history, 5 fights, 18 months, it was just too much for me.
One of the biggest upsets in UFC championship history.
I gotta imagine that Dricus Du Plessis will be the next guy, especially after being the one that was supposed to be here tonight. I tell you, he's kicking himself in South Africa right now, because if there was a time to get at Adesanya, tonight was the night.
When the Strickland call came, I was ecstatic. That was a lifetime of work coming together on one night.
Oh, big right hand for Du Plessis.
He's a tough dude. I hit him with some big punches that would have put down a lot of guys. After the first round, I was 100% sure I won that fight.
And no!
Israel Adesanya, get your ass back in the UFC so we can settle the score.
It's official, UFC 305. This fight is gonna be ridiculous.
This fight's about history. It's about legacy.
Izzy thrives in tough situations. He doesn't like Dricus Du Plessis. I'm excited to see that angry Izzy.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the most dangerous, nasty version of Israel Adesanya.
I've got so many belts. What I don't have is him, his head. That's what I'm coming for.
Oh! Counter right from Adesanya! Pineda down and out!
Oh my goodness!
This man is trying to convince himself that he still wants to be here, that he still has what it takes, but he will never get what he had again. I'm the new king of this division, and I'm going to make sure he knows that.
Oh! Huge right hand! Dricus Du Plessis!
There's levels to this. I'll remind him who he is. Go in there, beat him, and make it look easy.
That's the last style bender, folks.
Y'all must have forgot.
He's a warrior, but he's not ready for what's about to come. At UFC 305, I'm finishing Israel Adesanya whichever way I want to.
There's the tap!
I will manhandle him.
I want to whip his ass so bad. He started this completely on his own, but I'll end it. I'll make sure I end it.
All right, folks, here we go for the undisputed middleweight title. First athlete to the stage, former two-time UFC middleweight champion, future Hall of Famer, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Official weight 184 for the last style bender. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Still Knox Du Plessis. $185, the official weight for the champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, won't be long now. Here with the man of the moment, the last style bender, Izzy. Congratulations, another big fight. Any final thoughts for your supporters here before another big one?
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I have missed this. I will miss this, but when I aim between your eyes, I will not fucking miss.
There he is, folks, Israel Adesanya. And now we talk to the champion of the world, Still Knox, Dricus Du Plessis. A lot of South African support here. What are your thoughts here as you get ready to defend this title in a true rivalry match with Adesanya?
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I can't wait. The talk is over. And we saw what happened to the last man who acted like he's pointing a gun at me. He's called Sean Strickland.
Sleep well. There he is, Dricus Du Plessis. Perth, don't go anywhere. We got a Q&A featuring Alexander Volkanovski and others in about 5 minutes. One more sleep, though. We'll see you tomorrow morning. The comeback is upon us.
The last style bender, Israel Adesanya! He is the elite of the elite. This is an opportunity for him to show how great he truly is.
I'm coming for his hand.
I'm still here.
Dricus Du Plessis, South Africa is officially on the map now.
I have too much power. Nothing's gonna stop me.
The Octagon has returned to the land down under.